we continue to innovate, to work with partners who share our vision of transforming lives, and to enhance the delivery of services in finance, in agriculture, in healthcare, education, amongst other things. This commitment to transforming lives has seen us invest in our communities, empowering millions of Kenyans and creating the kind of impact that's only possible when you put purpose and people first, because it really is only through that way that the profit has flowed and, I hope, will continue to flow. We sought to deepen commercial engagements by carrying out a nationwide campaign, which many of you would have seen, called Ndoto Zetu. When you were born a Kenyan, that phrase, Ndoto Zetu, is not an easy one to pronounce. So it's taken quite a bit of practice last night to get that right. Through this campaign, we aim to help 500 Kenyans who would like to make a difference in their community. Kenyans like Erastus Matete, the founder of Hope Community in Kisumu, to offer vocational training. His dream was very simple, and that was to provide a few wheelchairs and some sewing machines to help the young people who have disabilities in Kisumu. It might not seem like a lot. And a lot of people have questioned whether we're doing enough, and perhaps we're not. But to be honest with you, it's not about us telling the community what they want. It's about working with the community to deliver to their dreams.
Our service revenues, as Bob mentioned earlier, grew by 7% year over year. Thanks to this and a strong operating performance, you can see EBIT, or our earnings before interest and taxes, have grown 13.1% year over year. Net income grew by 14.7% to close at 63.4 billion shillings, or in other words, earning per share grew by 14.7% to close at 1.58 shillings per share. Free cash flow grew by 13.9% year on year, even as we maintained our capex investment, thus highlighting the strength of our business model. You can see that the revenue growth for the year was driven by M-Pesa, which grew at 19.2% year on year and accounting for almost 75% of the growth for the year. As Bob mentioned earlier, we address mobile data affordability issues in the second half, resulting in an easing in the growth of mobile data revenues. Mobile data revenues grew at 6.4% year over year and contributed 1 percentage points to the growth pie.
If you look at what Satish presented in terms of customer growth, we almost tripled in the second half, which showed that that bet that we took and the decision that we took has actually paid off in terms of customers. The other thing that has also happened is that you've also seen that our usage growth on the network has grown from about 400 MBs and doubling to about 727 by the time we were exiting the year. So if you look at the indicators, what I would call the lead indicators, it actually shows that we are on a good trajectory. We're probably suffering from a lag effect of what happened in half one. I'm confident that this year we're going to deliver a better outlook.
Fact of the matter is that, first, we do have a Kenyan in the position of Chief Executive Officer in Bob. Bob is a Kenyan. Secondly, the issue of succession is a matter that the board is very much alive to. It is a continuing process that we keep revising at the board. And really, when the time comes for us to deal with that issue, we shall deal with it through the normal robust system and strategy of looking for the best person to run the company. And we are still in the process. We are still thinking about that. When the time comes, we will be able to give you a heads up on that.